Thank Mark for what he's done. I want to thank Mark.
I did.
Okay, good. All of us. He was busy thanking everyone else. Look, I have experience and I've made national change. Not by myself, but it was really my vision to start this organization because I thought they were going to try to pull it apart in 2009 and 10, and indeed they did. And a lot of people who knew me and who knew my colleague Nancy Altman, a lot of organizations got engaged. I've worked with all of the national unions. We're located there. I don't just want to make change. I'm experienced in doing it, working with people with different views and working hard with people with similar views. I want to take that experience and I want to fight for a range of issues in Central New York. And I want to do it with respect. I also want to spend time building a strong movement of citizens, working with others to help build a groundswell of people who are involved in politics. Members of Congress have limited power. And so sometimes I'll be a listener, other times I'll be out there working with others in the community. So I think I have the experience. I certainly have a sense of the public policy areas we have to address, and I have the heart, and I want to be this representative, and I would welcome all of your support. Thank you.
Next is Steve.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I think that all of you here would agree that we are heading into battle. We are heading into battle with the Republican Party for who is going to represent the people of this district. This is going to be one of the toughest political battles in our nation. The Republicans have been gearing up for it because they know Republicans are very vulnerable in presidential election years. They have been giving money to John Katko at an unprecedented rate. Last reporting period, it had over $1.4 million from corporations and PACs that have nothing to do with this district. We are all, the three of us here, applying for the job to lead you into battle. That's what it's going to be. And I respectfully submit that my life experience of taking on tough fights and winning makes me uniquely qualified to lead us into battle on the important issues of the day. I've taken on big corporations. I've sued them for ripping people off. I've sued them for stealing pension funds, and I've won. I've taken on big Manhattan law firms who thought that I was some hick with a hayseed hanging out of my mouth, and I've won. I've cross-examined CEOs of corporations. I've deposed presidents of corporations, and I've won. I've served my country as an officer in the United States Navy, as a lieutenant commander. I earned 2 Navy commendation medals. I respect these folks tremendously, okay? Let's not make a mistake about that. But I do believe that I'm uniquely qualified to take on the battle that we're entering and to beat John Katko, and I would like your support.
Thank you. And then last, but certainly not least, Colleen.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. It's a beautiful night, and it's so great to see a large crowd here. I want to, just say I've been working in this district for the past 6 years in Senator Gillibrand's office and 6 years before that in Mayor Driscoll's office, and I've been fighting hard for the people in this district for a very long time. This isn't something I want to go and do. This is something I have been doing, and I will continue to do in Congress. I think that as I mentioned earlier, I know what it's like to struggle, but I also know how to get things done, and that's what I want to do, is get things done for the people of this district. I think being a single mom, having to pay, balance a checkbook, have a career, run a household, I can do it all. I can get it all done, and that's the perspective I want to bring to Congress. Being a part of 1199 when I was growing up, standing on rallies for the postal workers not to close Sunday service, or Saturday service, going down to the Verizon strike. These are all things I've done throughout my career, throughout my personal life, and things I want to continue to do when I'm in Congress. I think we need to see more jobs in this district, and I will fight hard for American jobs and fight hard for more American-made products. And I thank you very much for your time, and I hope I have your support.
Okay, folks, let's give it up for the three candidates for tonight.